My Mary Kay beauty consultant makes me feel beautiful.
That's because you are beautiful.
Thank you.
My Mary Kay beauty consultant is about so much more than just the makeup.
I try to treat my customers the way that I would want to be treated.
Amo la oportunidad de poder compartir mis productos y la oportunidad Mary Kay con otras mujeres.
A Mary Kay beauty consultant can make a huge impact on a customer's life.
Mary Kay's gift to women was passing on this incredible opportunity.
Like so many other women, I fell in love with the Mary Kay opportunity. Where else can you find flexible hours, a clearly defined business plan, and an open-ended opportunity to achieve success? You see, we're in business for ourselves. We set our own schedules, we build our own customer base, and we determine our own level of success. Whether you're a beauty consultant just starting out, you've worked to become a sales director, or a national sales director like myself, we are our own boss. And there's no feeling quite like that. There were over 2 million independent beauty consultants all around the world that started out just like I did. But the real beauty of this opportunity is that by working hard and using the tools the company provides, you can advance your business to find greater success and financial reward. Let's hear from some of our independent national sales directors from around the world.
感谢美琳凯，让我这么平凡的女性，让我的生命变得那么的丰富，那么的有价值。没想到我梦想的烛光真的点亮了自己。
Yo empecé, muchachas, sin ningún medio, sin carro, sin dinero, muchachas, y realmente Mary Kay te transforma la vida.
Сколько женщин нуждается в вашей помощи? Они взрослые люди, со своим жизненным опытом, проблемами и надеждами. У вас есть возможности им помочь. У вас есть миссия.
For all the money you can earn, for all the prizes you can receive, I don't think there's a Mary Kay beauty consultant who wouldn't agree that our greatest reward is the difference that we can make in one woman's life.
It may be an outside job that I'm doing with the makeup, but the inside, watching somebody just brighten up their day, it's so incredible.
This is what it's all about.
This and a really great mascara.
We're almost all here. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Say hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Okay. So welcome, you guys. I want to welcome all of our guests that are watching tonight. This is something extra special that we are doing and introducing. We want you all to hear from real, everyday consultants. And I know that sounds like, well, yeah, you're all everyday consultants. You're all real consultants. And I know that sounds funny when I say that, but sometimes when you just hear from me or Tasha or Amy or Julie, and you guys are putting us on this pedestal as sales directors and like, well, this is all you do. You have all this time and blah, blah, blah. That y'all forgot where we came from and how we started. So we want you to hear from these women and about their life in Mary Kay and where they came from and really what they do. So I'm actually going to change this question for the consultants. They don't even know this, and I'm so sorry. But I want you to tell everybody what your name is, where you live, how long you've been in Mary Kay, and what's one thing that would have held you back from ever getting started, but you didn't let it. So I'm going to go to to me, that's technically my right, but it looks like my left. So Miss Jessie.
Yes, hello everyone. So my name is Jessica Henninger, for those that don't know me. And I have been in Mary Kay consistently since November of 2019. So what is that, 2 years now? It feels like even longer. Let's see. I forgot what the other question was. One thing that would have held me back, not knowing enough people. I have gotten to meet some pretty incredible people through all of this.
Yep. And you live in Omaha.
And I live in Omaha. See, I knew I'd forget something.
That's all right. Okay. Now, Miss Mitzi.
My name is Mitzi Mangiamelli, and I live in Omaha as well. I've been in Mary Kay for 12 years now. And the one thing that could have held me back was I was scared to death to talk in front of people. I had several speech classes and I would turn bright red and just stutter. So that could have really held me back.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Anne Marie.
Hello, my name is Anne Marie Bagnall, and I have been with Mary Kay for 6 years now, which is completely hard to believe. We currently live in Oklahoma City. We're a military family, and so this is where we're stationed right now. And something that could have held me back when I decided to join, guys, I was a broke grad school student. Mindy met me in the prime of my life. I could have told myself a million times that I didn't have the money to get started. And thank goodness that was a very untrue belief.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Best reason to get started when you're broke. All right, Miss Carolyn.
Hi, everyone. I am Carolyn Brierly, and I live just outside of Detroit, Michigan. And I have been working my business this time. I think it's about 7 years this time around. I was in Mary Kay once before and worked my business then for, I think it was 6 or 7 years. And then I had to step back a little bit. And so I came back in. I think one thing that would have held me back is I did not wear makeup other than maybe some mascara every once in a while and, maybe lip gloss if I had it on hand. And I also didn't know a ton of women. So I thought, well, how am I ever going to teach these women how to do something that I have no idea how to do?
Yep, absolutely. Thank you, Carolyn. And last but not least, Miss Tanya.
Hello, everyone. Tanya Gifford from Gretna, Nebraska. And did you know that you can do this business with a full-time job and 4 boys in the house? That is the one thing that could have held me back, but 22 years strong and still here. So hope you enjoy our messages tonight.
Yay, yay, yay. So let me introduce myself really quick. I'm Mindy Summerla, and I'm a Pink Cadillac sales director. I've been in Mary Kay for 25 years. I live in Malvern, Iowa, a town of 1,200. And the biggest thing that could have held me back is zero confidence, had zero friends, and zero money. And I told you exactly what I thought about you. So there we go. Those are all the reasons why that I thought, no way, I should never do this. And so there we go. Okay, what we are going to do now is we're going to ask these hot ladies, some really good questions, okay? And these are some questions that came from you all as far as our guests tonight, and then some that we've heard over the years that it seems to be questions that we hear a lot. And so we figured if one person's going to have them, several people have them. So we want to ask those questions. But before, I almost forgot this. Good thing I have it written down. What I want to ask, I want these consultants, I want you guys to really know these consultants. So you can't prejudge going, well, she's this and I have this. And no, we're not doing that to ourselves. Okay. So gals, when I ask you these questions, just raise your hand if you are this thing, okay? Okay, who has kids? Okay, who doesn't have kids? Okay, I know, look how easy that was. Who works a full-time job? I don't. This is my full-time job. Okay, who works a part-time job? Who works both? Yes, Miss Tanya. Okay. Who has a college degree? All right. And let's see. Who is single? Who's married? I guess that'd be everybody else. Okay. Random question. Who has a tattoo? All right. Who's an introvert? Who's an extrovert? Who can be both when they need to be? Yeah, we all can, just in different ways. So thanks, you guys. So guess I really wanted you to see that, we are all walks of life here, and anybody and everybody, no matter what you have going on in your life or who you describe yourself as or things like that, you too can do this. So yes, one of the things I forgot to tell you is if you back out of this video and go where it says, hey, give StreamYard permission to show your name, and then just come right back in. That way it no longer says Facebook user when you make a comment. It will actually say your name when you make a comment. So it makes it so much more fun for us to see and know, because we're streaming through StreamYard into Facebook. So we're not actually on Facebook where we get to see those things, okay? And yes, definitely make lots and lots of comments, because we want to give away some free stuff. And hang on tight to the very end, because we are doing the $100 cash drawing from July. My apologies. It's from July. And I have all the names in here. And you're going to get a link tonight. If you are on watching live tonight, you are going to get a link to get into the August drawing that we will do next Tuesday, which is the 7th. Okay. So we've decided we'll always do it live on Tuesday night. So the first Tuesday. So that way this kind of thing don't happen. Yay. Okay. So Jessica, you are my first person that I'm going to ask two questions that guests have. So one of the biggest questions that people seem to ask everybody is, do I have to hold parties?
Oh my gosh, I love this question, because no, you don't have to have parties. Basically, that's one of the flexibilities and the freedoms you have in this business, is you can run it however you want to. You can do one-on-one. You can do parties if you want. You can go live on Facebook. You can do Zoom parties. You can do catalog parties. You can do whatever you want to do. It's however you want to do it.
Yeah. And being that there's no quotas, makes it so much easier, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, Jess, good answer. Good answer. So how do you find people? How do you find people that are interested in Mary Kay products?
This is another really good one, because it's something that like I said, I thought would hold me back. But basically you just start with the people that you do know. You start with your family, your friends, and you just ask them, just basically reach out and say, hey, I'm doing this thing. Can you help me out? You want to try it. And when they say yes, you just give them some free stuff and put it on their face. And if they like it and they want, their best friend to try it, then they invite their best friend. And it just kind of goes on down the line.
Absolutely. It's just asking. Hey, I have this really awesome product and I would love for you to experience it. Yeah. Good job, Jess. Thank you. Absolutely. We don't know who's going to like it until we ask them to like it.
Exactly.
Okay. So our next one is going to be Tanya. Hello, Miss Tanya, who I've known for like a really, really, really long time. Okay. So big question that, oh my gosh, so many people ask is, do I have to know how to apply makeup and skincare and that kind of stuff? Do I have to know how to do that?
Absolutely not. I wore very little makeup and had no idea about skincare. Love my mom, but that is not one of the things that she passed down to me, was how to take care of my skin.
No.
But that is what we have directors for, like Mindy and Tasha. That is what we have Mary Kay University for. That is why we have apps that you can download on your phone. You do not have to know anything other than you enjoy to be around women.
Yeah, that is kind of a good thing to want to have, is, you want to enjoy being around other women. Absolutely. And yes, the apps, Tanya, I wasn't even thinking about the apps, but yeah, with technology right now, the company has put out some really amazing apps that takes all of the guesswork, the knowledge, the know-how. My 5-year-old grandson could do this. Actually, My husband could do this. That right there, that's a biggie, but he could with all of the technology that we have right now, knowing nothing, absolutely nothing. So thank you, Tanya. So the next question is, how do you know what like skincare and stuff is best for each woman since everybody's so different?
You know, that is the fun part. Like, I know it sounds scary, you know, for some high I personalities or D personalities, we think that we have to know all the answers, right? Absolutely not. Again, you do not have to know the answers. It's no different than inviting your friend over to try a new recipe with you. You know, sometimes you have to add more salt. Sometimes you added too much salt. So we just get to play and make up. And if it works, awesome. If it doesn't work, we're going to just keep trying until we find what works best for your skin and what you like best. And even if 2 or 3 days down the road, you're kind of looking at it going, yeah, it looked good on Monday, but it doesn't look so great today. Guess what? 100% guarantee we're going to make it work. Get you something else, or exchange or return, whichever you prefer.
Absolutely. And then what's really cool is that the company, we have like these profiles that come in our starter kit that when they mark like what their skin type is, it'll actually tell us, the consultant on the inside, what product is suggested. I mean, that is awesome when you get down to that. And then of course that there's that other app, Tanya, that they can scan their face. You want to tell them about that?
Yes, you can do the Mirror Me app, or you can do the Skin Analyzer. Either one are fun to play with. And you can download them right now, no matter where you are in working with Mary Kay or as a customer. Everybody has access to these apps, and you just take a selfie and go from there. And it is so absolutely fun.
Yep, I love those. You can try all the colors on your own face virtually, or you can find out what skincare Mary Kay recommends for you. So yeah, it is so fun. So thank you, Miss Tanya. I appreciate you coming and sharing. So now I don't remember who was next. Oh, cool. It's Carolyn. I'm glad Tasha remembered. So, okay, Miss Carolyn, thank you for coming on and helping us out and answering some of these amazing questions that our customers have. So, what's really funny is a lot of these questions I remember asking 26 years ago.
Right.
I mean, right? I mean, you would probably do the same thing. So, okay, Carolyn, do you have to attend meetings, and what's kind of that training thing like? What does that involve?
So you're not required to attend meetings. However, I can tell you, I love attending meetings. Our meetings are mostly virtual right now. There are directors that do have them still in person, but you learn so much. So our directors here with Mindy and Tasha and Amy and Julie, they just pour into us. They share with us the knowledge that they've gained as they've moved forward in the business and moved into director positions. There are also a ton of training modules that you can watch on Mary Kay in Touch, and those come with your starter kit. So you can hop on any time of day or night and just learn, to play with makeup and learn about the skincare. And there's so many other power presentations that are on there from our nationals and our other directors within Mary Kay for us to learn from.
Yeah, it's fun to learn from people that have gone before us and have done it and have experienced it, and they get to share from their experiences.
Right.
And that they're willing to share from their experiences. And so yeah, I love that. Okay. So here's one that I love this one. Do I have to carry like a whole bunch of product and inventory? What does that look like?
Well, you don't. Again, you don't have to carry a whole lot of inventory and product. It makes it easier if you do have product on hand, because I found from personal experience, when a woman touches something or she puts it on, she likes how it makes her feel. She wants it right there in her little hands to take on home with her and start using. So it helps to have product on hand, but it's not a requirement to have product on hand. You can host parties or book parties, and they can go right to your website. and order the product, and customer delivery service will send it right directly to their homes.
Yeah. Isn't that great? Mary Kay is so smart. I myself love personally having product on hand. I had just a quick experience. I stuck some samples in a reorder bag that she bought $100 on last week, sent it to her. She called me yesterday. I love these samples you put in there. Can I have blah, blah, blah? And it was another $100.
Mm-hmm.
So guess what? I took it to her today because I had it. So you guys, there, when people are out of something, when you're out of mascara, when are you out of mascara? Right then. And you don't think about it before. So, but there's so many pros, but you can absolutely do it without having a bunch of product on hand.
Right.
So we don't ever want that to hold anybody back. So, all right. So thank you, Miss Carolyn, for coming and sharing your wise words. I appreciate you. So, who's next? It's Mitzi. Hey, beautiful. Okay. So, Miss Mitzi, this is, I don't know if you can even relate to this question, but we're going to find out. I don't think so. But one question that I have is, life can get pretty crazy sometimes. And when we're working full-time jobs and we have 5 million kids and we just have so much life going on that sometimes some of us choose to put Mary Kay to the back burner. Can we step away and still be a consultant, or is there like this whole active thing that we have to worry about? Do they kick us out, or what does that look like?
Oh, Mary Kay makes it so easy to work Mary Kay into your life. And if you do need to step away, you can do that. Really, the only requirement is you place a $225 order once a year, which is easy to do, especially when you're in love with the products yourself and you're using them. So it makes it very easy to remain. And no, they won't kick you out as long as you place an order once a year. So
yeah, isn't that great? Because we all have life going on, and
yes,
every once in a while we pick that one thing that maybe be causing us to be cray for whatever reason, and it was the easiest thing to put aside. But Mary Kay is so great at just allowing us and giving us grace and allowing us to come and go however we please. So yes. Absolutely. Obviously, if we do nothing, we make nothing, but we can step away for a minute. So absolutely. Thank you. Okay. The second question that happens a lot is like, what do I have to keep track of? Like, what's this paperwork involved? And how do I need to keep things? How do I do my taxes? Or do I have to do taxes? Or do I have to pay in taxes? What does that look like?
It's really easy to keep track. Your main things you need to keep track of are your sales and your inventory. And Mary Kay has great apps and tools for us to do that, make it very easy. And yes, you do need to pay taxes, and you just keep track of your income and your business expenses, which there are all kinds of tax advantages to your Mary Kay company. And you just turn all that over and share it with your accountant, and it is very easy to make this business work.
Absolutely. The tax deductions are absolutely amazing. I have to say, Dave Ramsey, financial guru, has said a billion times, if he has said it once, have a home-based business. Have a home-based business so you can take advantage of all those tax deductions from your home, from having a home-based business. So, yeah, I mean, I've saved my family thousands of dollars because of the tax deductions that the IRS allows us to take. So by golly, I take them.
Yes.
What crazy woman wouldn't? So, but yeah, so the keeping track is very, very simple. And you are so right. The company has amazing apps that really help us out with that. So yes, absolutely. All right. Well, thank you, Miss Mitzi. I appreciate you, my friend. And last but certainly not least, it's the beautiful Anne Marie.
Hello.
Okay, Miss Anne Marie. So, I know you very well, and for the last 6 years, and I know that you have done this business in all arenas of your life, from being a college student to being and single to being married with a full-time job, and now to being a mom of two, and but chose to be that work from home mom.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would love for you to say is, being that you've done it all in all of those arenas, how have you balanced all of those different times in your life, Anne Marie? If you can start from like when you were, I think kind of like you were like in big time school. You were studying your guts out big time school. You can tell them a little bit about that, what you were studying and all of that kind of stuff, and kind of how you balanced it there, and then how you balanced it, being married and working full time and then having children.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, I've kind of had Mary Kay through literally all aspects of my life. So I began my Mary Kay journey going from college to grad school. It was like right in the summertime and right when school was just getting started. And, as I was preparing for tonight, I was really thinking back about, well, can I say that my Mary Kay business did better when I was less busy? And the answer is truthfully no. Just like with any business, my business has ebbed and flowed in the times of my life based on how hard I worked. And truthfully, you guys, any home-based business, just like Mindy just said, I almost called you Mary Kay. You're Mary Kay. But just like Mindy just said, Dave Ramsey encourages everybody to have a home-based business. And if you want to make it a business and not just a hobby and make some extra money, you can find the time. You can choose to have that time. We've been doing so much work on mindset and just in general, thinking about, if you are a busy person, you will find time for the things that take priority. And so there have been times in my life where I was pregnant and working 50 hours a week and deployed husband and new teenager and all the things. And my business boomed because I needed it to at that time. And I worked my butt off. And there have been times where I have been able to take a breather, and that's okay. And that's what I love about Mary Kay. It's all about finding what works for you and finding how Mary Kay works into those pockets of your life.
Absolutely. Yeah. It fits in there is not one lifestyle, not one that I have figured out, not one single lifestyle that this business does not fit in.
Mm-hmm. So true.
It's a choice. If you want to make it work, it will work. But if you don't, it won't, for sure. For sure. So, a lot of, one of the questions that I always get is, well, how do I get started? How much is it to get started? Now what, if I want to do this?
Now what? Let me tell you what. Now, I think I mentioned early on in the video that one of the things that could have been a negative thing for me when I started Mary Kay, or thing that could have held me back, was, I was a broke college student. I was in grad school getting like a million degrees that, are what they are. And the starter kit, I was like, man, it wasn't that expensive, but I was broke. And I had that mindset of, well, I can't afford that, but I found the money. And you guys, today, Mary Kay now offers an e-start option, which is $30. You guys, I go into Target for toilet paper and come out with way more and have spent way more on nothing that makes me money. It's $30. Okay, seriously, what is the worst case scenario? You spend $30 and you get 50% off your product.
Oh, darn.
Oops. If I started now, I began Mary Kay before I met my husband, but if I started now, Mindy, Dustin would be like, yes, please spend $30 so you can get 50% off what you're already buying. Right. Like it makes total business sense. And I have to throw this in here today because I do choose to work my business more virtually than I do in person, just because I am a little bit busier with family. And I connected with a gal today that is working another business, and she was talking to me and she was like, oh my goodness, this company is offering, 40% commission. And she was so excited about that. And I was like, oh yeah, that's why I picked Mary Kay, because we get 50. It's so good. And for $30 to be able to save 50% on your product and make 50% off of other people, it's just a no-brainer.
It really is. I absolutely love it. So yes, the eStart, they have other options, but for $30 just to get started, if you're really unsure if this is something that, that you want to do, but you're not quite sure how it's going to work, $30 to find out if it's going to work for you that's easy. It's even less than a tank of gas. But we have the full size starter kit, which gets you product and like for demoing on faces and, mirrors and trays and all of that kind of stuff. So it could be $130 plus tax and shipping. And then you can add on some sample packs too. So like for doing virtual sessions. So the company does give us some really great choices. So thank you. So Tosh, would you bring everyone back for me? Because I have some questions to ask the group that Tasha had no idea that I was going to ask, and neither did I. Until I thought, I want to ask this one question of everyone is, there's times in our business, in our life that it may not seem so awesome or pretty, or we may question. And it's usually when it has nothing to do with Mary Kay. We're having stupid thoughts. I'll just put it that way. Why do you all stay? What has been the best part of Mary Kay for you that you're like, there's no way in hell I'd ever leave this business ever? And I don't care who goes first, but everybody's answering.
Well, I will totally jump in. I think I might have, maybe Mitzi is close to me in years, but 22 years, I would tell you there has been great profit months. And then there has been, like Mitzi even talked about, or Carolyn talked about, times that we had to step away from our business. But the commodity of women, Mindy will tell you, we are two girls that grew up in a man's world. We both worked for our dads. And so hanging out with women wasn't something 20 some years ago that we talked about very often outside of just the two of us, because we clicked. But I love, 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 love these women that we get to hang out with. And it's not fake. I'm not faking you out tonight by just telling you that. And the relationships aren't fake. Everybody truly is in it to be real and to build on relationships. And this company is just amazing. We've talked about, just the opportunity to have extra cash when you need it, or the opportunity to put your part-time job to the side, if that's what you need to do. But it's just the flexibility that this career gives you is amazing. And the other perks of the friendships and learning and just different things that you get along the way does not have a value. Truly, you can't replace it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's a wonderful life course, isn't it? So, all right, who's next? Who wants to go next?
I'll go. I would say the friendships are great. Not only the consultants that I work with, but all my customers that I've become friends with. And the confidence building is huge. Mary Kay is so good at building us up and cheering for us and helping us step forward out of our comfort zone. My mom, to this day, she is amazed at how much I have grown. She's like, I don't even recognize the shy child that I knew growing up. So I love that about Mary Kay.
Yes, that is so awesome. I can't even imagine you being shy, Mitzi. It's just not even a thought in my brain. It's like, no, whatever, lady, you're lying.
Yes, my teachers always used to check does not participate in class on all of my report cards because I was so shy, I didn't want to talk in class.
And now look at you. You're on a live video sharing your life. So
yes.
That's awesome. Way to go. So Carolyn, I know that you were next.
Yeah. So like both Tanya and Mitzi said, it's the girlfriend time, right? I know that I can pick up a phone or I can send a text or a Voxer to any one of these women. If I'm having a down day, an off day, and I just need a quick pick me up, or I just want to reach out to them and see how they're doing, they are just moments away. And, the other is I can honestly tell you, I have not had to buy myself jewelry in 3 years. So Mary Kay every month, ladies, Mary Kay every month sends you free jewelry. Free jewelry. Get your husbands off the hook, right? And the jewelry is not cheap looking. It is gorgeous, absolutely stunning jewelry. And then big time jewelry. I mean, Mindy can show you her fingers. The big time jewelry. Again, gets the hubbies off the hook, right? Or if you're single and you don't have to go out and buy yourself that. So, yeah. So, I mean, there's so much that comes with the starter kit.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Jessica, you want to go next?
Sure. Besides everything that everybody has already said, I mean, Mary Kay really does give us, the world. I mean, they give us cars, diamonds, girlfriends, discount on our stuff because we use all of it. But I mean, the positivity I have in my life is incredible. I mean, I used to be this negative person, and, I would find the negative in everything, glass is half empty type of thing. Even my husband says that I'm a way more positive person, being in our pink bubble, right? And it's definitely because I get to hang out with all these cool ladies every week.
Yeah. And you guys, I have to share really quick is that Jessica this is her second time being a consultant. She was in my in my unit for a little while back, and then she stepped away for like over a year, and she had to sign back up. And one of the biggest reasons why she did is because her husband Zach was begging her to sign back up to be in a positive world, because he noticed that wasn't happening and that she was kind of being negative. And he goes, please get back into Mary Kay because I want your positivity back. So yay, Zach, and yay, Jess, for showing him the difference between when you're in and when you're out. So, and finally, Anne Marie.
Yeah, you guys, I would absolutely 110% never give up my Mary Kay, because this is my family. I mean, truthfully, this is my family. We move as a military family a whole heck of a lot. And to be able to have this stability is completely a game changer. I mean, it's something that I treasure. We had seminar just a couple weeks ago, and we were able to get together at a cute little Airbnb in Lake of the Ozarks and just spend a whole weekend of positivity and bonding. And it was just truly amazing. And the relationships are fantastic.
Yes, absolutely. Well, ladies, thank you so much for sharing. I'm going to do a drawing in just a second. But if there's some women out there that are listening to this, and you're like, you know what? It's $30. Why do I keep stressing and thinking about this? I just need to pull the trigger. It's $30. It's not a kidney. It's $30. And y'all have spent far more on far less. Like I said, it's not a kidney commitment. It's a $30 commitment. That's it. All right. Do whatever you want to with it, and I'll take you along the ride. And the minute you want to get off the ride, I'll let you. I'll even open the door and let you get off. Okay. Okay. So we do have a signing bonus. It's a decision bonus. Okay. We have a decision-making bonus. You get signed up in the next 48 hours, and we are going to give you a charcoal mask, because who doesn't need a charcoal mask? And this is a great thing to demo that doesn't come in the full-size starter kit, just an FYI. And the applicator, because the silicone applicator is amazing, and you'll get every dime's worth out of it when you use the silicone applicator. So you will get that. That's a $36 value that you will get for free. So, for $30, you'll get that free. Seriously, y'all? I mean, you save $6. I mean, and you got a business. I mean, that's not hard to figure out, is it? So, no. All right. So there is 10 names in here, and I know we're going to have a bunch more for August. So are you guys ready? Don't even ask me who's in here, because I don't even remember. I just put them in there. So our winner from the July $100 drawing is Jenny Avery. Congratulations, Jenny Avery. And I have no idea, because I did not write it down, who your consultant is, Jenny. But I will look because it's on the form, and we will let your consultant know to let you know and get the money to you. So congratulations to you. So everyone, just a reminder, every time that you are on any one of our events, okay, when you're on our events on Thursday night or Tuesday night and you come on live, you get to fill out the form for the $100 drawing. If you choose to be on our Wednesday night, Sunday night, or Saturday morning pampering sessions, your name will go in the drawing. If you choose to give us nominate some girlfriends to send a pampering pack to, guess what? Your name will go into the drawing. You get several entries for that, just an FYI. If you let us share what amazing pink possibilities there are out there, but with a one-on-one conversation with you, guess what? You get more entries for the $100 cash. So you guys, there are so many ways that you can get your name every single month, technically, every single month into the drawing. So why not you? Just join us. We have fun, right? We're really fun people.
Yes.
So anyways, you guys, thank you so much, consultants, for helping explain just what it's like to be a real everyday consultant in the day in the life of y'all. Because I appreciate you so much for helping us out. And guests, thank you so much for coming on and sharing in this time. So everybody have a great night. Bye now.
Excuse me, will you check with me next week to see if the shade is working for me?
If I come back with 2 or 3 of my friends, can I get some of this for free?
No.
Don't I get a gift with purchase with this?
I really don't have time to come all the way down to the store. Could you have someone drop it off at my house in the morning? Excuse me? Hello?
Hello? Isn't anyone open? Please? I need my foundation. Somebody's got to be open. I need help. Big day tomorrow. Foundation.